Watch this video if you want to learn songs faster. The method I'm about to show you helps you learn more songs in less time. It's actually a perfect method for beginners because it's super easy and you don't have to read sheet music. So if you're ready to start learning your favorite songs in half the time, follow these 3 easy steps. Step 1. Discover the secret patterns behind your favorite songs. Every song you listen to is made of chords, and a chord is just multiple notes played at the same time, like this. Every song is just made up of chords. For example, All of Me by John Legend. It's just these 4 chords over and over again. So together we have So as you can see, I played just 4 chords and you could already recognize the song. So there's only 2 basic kinds of chords that you need to know on the piano. And those are major chords, they sound really happy, and minor chords, which sound really sad. And after you follow the trick I'm about to give you, you're going to be able to learn all of your major and minor chords in just a couple minutes. So I mentioned major chords, right? They sound happy. So as you can see, this is called a C major chord because it's a chord. It has multiple notes. It starts on the note C, and it sounds happy, which means it's a major chord. C major, easy. So if I make this major chord on the key F, guess what it's called? F major. Perfect. So now let me give you a quick little easy trick you can use to make any major chord without any previous knowledge. So let's say I wanted to make a D major chord. Here's all you do. You find the note D, you count up 4 notes, and then you count up 3 notes. And as you can tell, that is a D major chord because it sounds so similar to this, which is a C major chord, right? And by the way, take a look at that C major chord. It follows the same rule. You find the note C, because it's a C major chord, then you count up 4 notes, and then you count up 3 notes. So one more, it's your turn now. Try to make an A major chord. Ready? Well, since it's an A major chord, we'll find the note A. I'll pick this A, then count up 4 notes, and then 3 notes. So with this, you can make any major chord on the piano right now. Now let's talk about the minor chords because they are so similar. Instead of counting up 4 then 3, that's 4 then 3, right? Instead, we're going to count up 3 and then 4. So that's the sad version, right? Minor chords sound sad. And remember, learning all of these major and minor chords is not only easy, it's really helpful because we played All of Me earlier, right? It really is just F minor, D flat major, A flat major, and E flat major. And you can make all of those chords with these easy equations. So with that, you're now able to make any major or minor chord on the piano. And by the way, if you want more structured piano lessons like this, make sure to check out my full piano program. Link in the description. You're going to get access to all of my custom practice routines for beginners, my hand independence exercises, and my full library of beginner song tutorials for all the songs that you love. You're never going to struggle with what should I practice or what songs are going to fit my level. You're going to know exactly what you need to practice at all times. So if you're interested in that, again, the link's in the description. Alright, so you've learned all of your basic major and minor chords now. It's time to take that knowledge and learn all of your favorite songs. So it's time for step 2, learn your favorite songs using the internet. All right, let's talk about how to use the internet to learn the chords for all your favorite songs. The first thing you want to do is type in the name of the song you want to learn. Let's use I'm Yours, and then add chords. The website Ultimate Guitar almost always comes up, and you want to use this one. In the case that it doesn't come up, Chordy and other sites like that will work fine, but let's go with Ultimate Guitar. So as you can see, we've made it to this site and we have the lyrics for the song and we have the chords that line up with those lyrics. What I did is I clicked the piano button earlier, and then when you hover over a chord, you can see how to play it. This is the C major chord, G major chord, A minor, the M means minor, and F. So this song uses those 4 chords over and over again. So now let's head down to the piano and I'm going to show you how to use this website to play this entire song. So as you can see, the chords are lining up with the lyrics, and all you have to do is play the chord in your left hand, right? So if it says C major, play C major chord. And again, use your formula to figure out all of the chords that you're confused about. Major is 4, then 3. And then they're going to tell you to play G major, 4, then 3, right? Then A minor, find the note A, count up 3, and then 4, because now it's a minor chord, right? And then F major. So you're going to read the lyrics and imagine the song in your head, right? And then you're going to line up those lyrics with the chords that you've just learned, because now you know the formulas. So that's how you use Ultimate Guitar and similar sites to learn the chords for your favorite songs. But now we need to move on to step 3, which is how to level up your playing and make the sound more professional and enjoyable to listen to. Right now, we're able to play something like this. And we're able to do that for basically any song. You can find the chords behind the songs that you're trying to play. The next thing you want to learn is the melody for the song. I was playing a little bit of the melody earlier. So how do you learn the melody for your favorite songs? What I recommend is searching up the song name you want to learn, and you're on YouTube, by the way, and then type in piano tutorial easy. And then you're going to see the notes in the right hand, and you're going to play those notes only. Forget about the left hand, because we already know the chords for the song. That's what we're going to play in our left hand. So use that YouTube video and literally just copy the notes from the top of the screen. In fact, I'll play the melody right now using a Synthesia tutorial, and you can follow it to learn the melody for I'm Yours. So, by this point, you've learned the chords for the song that you're trying to learn, and you've learned the melody using a YouTube tutorial. But now let's talk about the other aspect of step 3. You have the chords, you have the melody, we need to make it sound good. All right, the first thing we need to do is take these boring chords and try to break them up. It's pretty easy, right? You go bottom, middle, top. And I know that rhythm might be a little bit hard as a beginner, but you get my point, right? We're gonna take these boring chords and we're gonna use rhythms and we're gonna break up the chord. And it'll make it sound more interesting. And one final thing I wanted to add is that you can always use the pedal when you're playing piano. You hold down the rightmost pedal and it'll make it go from this to this. So the sound keeps going even when I let go of the keyboard, and that's the most important part because it makes the music sound like there's a lot going on. When you add the pedal and you add all these other techniques, and I talk about all these advanced techniques in my full program, it'll sound something like this. So if you want custom piano tutorials for your favorite songs as a beginner, in addition to a full roadmap to master the piano as a self-taught pianist, click the link in the description to join my full program. I think you're really going to love it. We've got a lot going on there, and happy practicing.